the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. And it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, the new sound has been found. And yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a million. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. Just don't stop. Born in a million. Born in a million.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right to the air. It's Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. It's second down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
And he will get into the end zone. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. Second down and 8. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On second down, Baker. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Texans. It's his third touchdown on the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. He'll take off again. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will finally get to him, but I think even he knows this one is coming back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. To throw is Mayfield. Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Darnay Holmes. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Hey, uno más, uno más, uno más, uno más, uno más. Uno más, uno más, uno más.
From the gun, here's Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes. And now we're going to get a timeout. It is C.J. Stroud in need of some attention. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Schultz is the motion man. On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And the Texans have a 1st and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
Okay, 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got it at the 7.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Why, Tony? Look the hot, look the hot. Good.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Mayfield. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
And now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after... Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Second down throw for Mayfield. Finding space at the 40. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Here's Mayfield. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff, running right. He'll work forward for a couple. Deontay Banks comes up to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Out, slide, hut. 19 Texans.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll bring this to about the 25. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
Here we go.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
South. Tonight.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
The running back began the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
The Texans set to punt this one away.
4th down.
Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here's 1st and 10. Sending a receiver right. They go play action with Mayfield. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Texans have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Down the sideline, past the 40. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
And this is how you just keep wearing down a defense. You find yourself with a pretty big lead. Now can they just lean on this run game the rest of the way and close this game out with a win?
Right back to him on 1st down. He'll be brought down inside the 25. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 9.
the 24-yard line.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Dell motioning over. On the toss, they'll run. They'll get this right to the 20-yard line with Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. Third and 5.
12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12.
They'll turn and hand this one off.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 4th down and 1.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Baker to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Mayfield. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
19 Texans. Here we go, let's go.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith.
Hey.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro, there on the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Robin. On the quick, right?
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal.
A
This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've reached halftime in a game that is all but over here at the break. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
All right.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Deontay Banks comes up to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Look the hot. All right.
Here's a run going left. Oh, yeah. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On second down, they run the counter. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. Third and 6.
All right. Hey, south. Hey, uno. Hey.
Schultz is the motion man. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get the first down inside the 35. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They'll stay on the ground. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Here's Mixon, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
All right.
They'll go right back to Mixon.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Texans will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action, Mayfield. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Robbie.
Here's a toss, right side. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to be taken down.
Look how everybody moves in sync on this play, Mike. You have the linemen hitting their pull blocks, the guys on the outside working one-on-one. They clear just enough room to let him hit it, and next thing you know, picks up the first down.
I'll give on the ground, and a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
Oh, ready. Red.
Dell motioning over. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Look the hot. Here we go, let's go.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3. They bring their tight end right. A run on 1st and goal. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Second and goal.
On the quick, right?
Now Mixon. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. 3rd and goal. They'll run. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up 4th down.
It's 4th and goal.
Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Texans add on to their lead. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Mayfield. A toss left side, caught by his running back. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, New York.
Throwing is Baker. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's a run with Singletary. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
You know, we spend a lot of time praising the running backs, and deservingly so. But oftentimes, it's a combination of the scheme and the big guys up front who make it work, and that's exactly what we saw here on the big pickup.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Mayfield to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Giants. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. Oh, he coughs up the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Robin.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Here we go.
On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line.
Ray. Here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
Up the sideline, past midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Up the middle they go. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
All right.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down.
Here we go.
They'll run with Mixon. Finding room to the 20. And he'll be taken down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Here we go. Let's go.
Second down and 8. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
So it's a win here for the Texans. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans, as we say,